Are you an employee whose rights are violated and not able to speak about it? Have you come across a situation where an employee was illegally dismissed and is not getting the legal remedy for the same? Do you want to negotiate with your employers about the wage hike but are scared of facing the employers? Then you must watch this video to know about the trade unions, which can secure you the legal remedies in the above instances. Hello, all, and welcome. Let us discuss trade unions. Let me tell you that a trade union is a continuous association of wage earners for the purpose of maintaining and improving the conditions of their working lives. Do you know what they do? It is formed for securing certain economic conditions such as better wages, better working and living conditions, and social conditions such as education, recreation, medical, and respect for individual benefit to members. Did you know that there are two kinds of trade unions? The first is a classic trade union, which will collectively safeguard the interest of its members in a given socio-economic political system. When a trade union goes beyond its regular objective and performs the task of discussing with the government to bring out more labor welfare schemes or securing more rights, we call it as a neoclassical trade union. Let us discuss the functions of the trade union to know about their relevance. The primary function is defending the workers' interest, which includes the task of collective bargaining, securing hike in wages, providing more benefits, and job security. As an organization for mutual benefits to all employees, they also ensure financial and non-financial assistance to workers during the periods of strikes and lockouts, an extension of medical facilities during sickness and casualties, provision of education, recreation, and housing facilities, and providing social and religious benefits. You must know that trade unions have also been actively involved in politics and play a vital role in shaping the political future of this country. In this regard, we see trade unions affiliating themselves to a political party, assisting the party in enrolling members, amazing donations, and seeking the help of political parties during the period of strikes and lockouts. As a social organization, we see that trade unions also perform socially relevant functions such as conducting sensitization program to employees about their rights, helping the needy and poor through their charitable donations, and supporting the government in times of natural disasters, both in terms of monetary and non-monetary. I am sure that this much of information must have inspired you to know more about the trade unions, and I am happy to proceed further in this regard. To know more about trade unions, we must discuss about the objectives of the trade unions. You might have seen or heard about something called strike. Did you ever wonder why employees go on strike? Trade unions' main objective is to secure minimum wages or living wages for the employees. When the same is denied or not paid properly, we see the trade unions go on strike, which is a temporary suspension of work. Here, we must note that collective bargaining for wages and for periodic revision of the same is a primary objective of the trade union. Were you aware about the aspect of working conditions? It means that at your workplace, you are entitled to a few rights which are undeniable and must be secured by your employers. Now, what comes under those working conditions? It includes the basic amenities such as lighting and ventilation, sanitation, restrooms, safety equipments while discharging hazardous duties, drinking water, refreshment, minimum working hours, leave and rest, holiday with pay. The trade unions also secure these working conditions as their objectives. Every workplace has with them a personnel policy which provides information relating to recruitment, selection, promotions, transfers, and training. This must be communicated and made aware to the employees. Trade unions play a vital role in framing and implementing such policies and also ensure these policies are constantly updated. This too is an objective of the trade union. Did you know that every employee has the right to join any trade union of their choice? As an employee, you can join multiple trade unions and the law does not prohibit it. A while back, I told you that a trade union can go on strike for expressing the demands and from their employers when the same is not considered. Did you think, how can a trade union be allowed to go on a strike and cause damage to the employer? Because during strike, no work is carried out and it results in losses. Let me tell you that a registered trade union has a right to go on a peaceful strike if they follow the due procedure as given in the law. What is that law and what is a registered trade union? We have the Trade Unions Act, which is a special law regulating the aspects of formation and composition of a trade union. A union which is formed as per the provisions of the law can go for registration, after which it is called as a registered trade union. What are the benefits that a trade union can claim after registration? A registered trade union becomes a separate legal entity, meaning it gets a permanent existence and is unaffected by the entry or exit of the employee members. It can also acquire assets and deal with them in any manner and can take legal action against individuals or entities. Now comes the most important and the interesting part. A registered trade union can claim immunity from the cases filed against them in relation to strikes. Immunity means exemption from legal action. And if a trade union has followed the procedure as given in the trade union law while committing a peaceful strike, no legal action can be taken against those employees who are members of the trade union and also the trade union itself. In this session, we understood the concept of trade union, their types, and objectives. Until we meet again in the next session, thank you.